No, they're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Alright guys, welcome back to more Ignorance in Basketball. Now I'm just going to keep this video unedited, very low-key, very casual. Not going to be the typical thing. Why? Because that game was awful. I get it. Trust me, I think we all felt physical pain as Suns fans after watching that game, myself included. We streamed it. A lot of negativity in the Discord. Expected, warranted, a lot of negativity. I immediately turned it off. Didn't give a shit what ABC, Mark Jackson, or Jeff Van Gundy, that fucking troll, had to say. Who the fuck cares? Went straight to Netflix, watched Bo Burnham's Inside because that is my happy place. I will recommend that to anybody who is any sort of creative. Watch it. I guarantee you'll like it. And if you don't like it, look in the mirror because it's your fault. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Then after that, watch the new episode of Dave. Very relatable. Would recommend. And here's what I've come back to with a clear mind. Because I'm really not sad or mad about the game at all. As emotional of a fan as I am, I'm actually surprising myself how well I'm controlling my emotions right now. I must be maturing. But here's the thing, right? This game, even though it was ugly, and again, like the last game, I'm glad it was ugly, but it wasn't as bad as we think. Or the game was bad. But it's not as big of a deal as we're making it out to be right now. You know, a lot of us expected this to be a series in 4 or 5. It's the finals. I just don't think that's as realistic as we had hoped it would be. I still think Suns in 6 is very realistic, and I'll talk about why a little bit later, but it's just like, I think we just gotta calm down a little bit, you know? We just gotta calm down a little bit and realize that these are the facts. It's this tied series with the Bucks. They're not the Nets. They're not that good. I mean, the fact that the Suns had 17 turnovers, Chris Paul had 10 points, 5 turnovers, Devin Booker had a great game, but I think the next on the scoring list was Jay Crowder with 15. Nobody else really played that well. And that's another reason why I've continued to say I don't like when one guy goes off like that. It's usually a loss because nobody else is really getting involved in the game, right? It's like if Cameron Payne hits a 3, he's going to be better that next possession. That's just how sports works. If Torrey Craig has 15 points, he's going to play a lot better defensively than if he had 2 points. That's just, you get that adrenaline rush. The ball has energy, all that shit. I believe in all that stuff. So I think when a whole team is, kind of watching somebody just go off, you kind of get into like ball watching mode and you're just not going to play as well as if that's just how I think basketball works. So obviously I'm not blaming Devin. I mean, he had a great fucking game on both ends of the floor. I think he was good defensively too. I think some of the calls were shitty, but we all saw that Devin Booker foul on Drew Holiday. It was as clear as day. They didn't call it. That's another reason why I'm definitely not going to say I'm glad the Suns lost this game, but at least we don't have to hear the fucking Bucks fans being like, well, the refs fucking gifted you this. Because, okay, you won the game. That was clearly a no call. If you disagree, you're just fucking being biased. Booker fouled him. It was as clear as fucking day. So, Bucks fans, you guys won this one. We don't have to hear your bitching when the Suns win the chip. And that's the thing. It's like, if you are a Suns fan and you've been watching this team throughout the year, you know the Suns are a better team than the Bucks. 2 of their next 3 games are at home. Chris Paul just had the worst game of his career. You don't think he's going to bounce back from that? Devin Booker plays better at home. Bridges, all those guys will play better at home. So, why are we so fucking salty? Sure, Chris Paul should have won the game. He had 2 horrible fucking turnovers late. Terrible. He had 5 turnovers throughout the game. It felt like he had 15 because those 2 were so loud. And he was just bad today. I don't know if it was the wrist. I don't know if the motherfucker had pneumonia or what. But he just looked bad. Just bad. But here's the thing. Suns played great defensively. I don't see why they can't do that again. They played good offensively, just the turnovers were awful. I mean, I think I heard Monty say the Bucks had 19 more possessions than them. It's kind of tough to win a fucking game when shit like that happens, you know? And here's the thing, right? If the Bucks had that many more possessions and it was a two possession game, what do you think's going to happen when the Suns go back home? You think they're going to shoot even better from the field? I doubt it. And again, it's like game 3. It's not like the Bucks unlocked something or some major player went down and the Suns just can't recover. They just played shitty. Both games they played shitty in different ways. I think game 3 was defensively and this was basically just the fucking turnovers. They were terrible. But again, it's not like they figured something out. I think the Suns just played sloppy. They looked tired. I think they came out really hard defensively in the beginning, and they just looked sloppy from then on out. It just was not looking good. I know Chris Paul will be more composed next game. I think they'll play maybe a little bit slower. This motherfucker was sprinting down the floor. I think he can play a little bit slower and, control the ball a little bit better. So I'm not worried. I think we just need to relax. And again, like, do you believe in this team or not? Do you believe that they are a better team than the Bucks or not? Because like I said, they just played terribly. 2 of the next 3 games are at home. And the Bucks, in my opinion, aren't that good of a team. I'm sorry. It's not like it's the Nets fully loaded. I think the Bucks are good. They're great defensively. But I'm just saying, it's not a team that we were really worried about. Out of the 3, well, I would have picked the 76er, but after seeing Ben Simmons, I mean, damn, not really anymore, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think we just gotta relax, take this L on the fucking chin, and I'm expecting Suns in 6. I think next game is damn near a guaranteed win. I've been really proud of the way this team's played and close out games. They have not been bullshitting out on the road, and I think they'll continue to do that, so I think that's it. I just want to keep this video short. Like I said, it's going to be a lot more laid back, less editing than usual. I just wanted to get this out to the cult because I know we're feeling down right now. But again, it's really not that fucking serious. I think we all just need to take a step back, watch whatever makes you happy so you can think clearly, because I definitely needed to. I would have still been in the damn fetal position. And again, well, I didn't say this, but don't listen to the Skip Bayless's, and don't listen to that shit tomorrow. Wouldn't recommend it. Just take a step back from basketball a couple days, come back game day, watch the game, and let's just see what happens. Focus on your mental health first. That I will say. So that's it. I'll talk to you guys soon. Appreciate everybody for watching the videos. Peace.